A much-anticipated resolution of the standoff in the Jubilee Alliance failed to materialize today, even after a meeting at the office of the registrar of political parties, attended by party officials from UDF, TNA and URP, and one that lasted for about 2.5 hours. In the end, all indications were that a stalemate persisted.
The discussions have been fruitful and are at an advanced stage. The parties have agreed to come back on 2nd of January 2013 at 2 p.m. to conclude the outstanding issues.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll answer questions.
What are the outstanding issues, if you don't mind? And is UDF still a part of the Jubilee Alliance?
We will answer on 2nd.
But sources tell Citizen TV that during the 2.5-hour meeting, UDF said it was ready to disengage from the alliance, but only under certain conditions. These include a demand that URP and TNA drop the name Jubilee Alliance, since it was adopted at a time when the coalition was made up of 3 parties, UDF included. And also a public apology from TNA and URP. TNA and URP, however, insist they were not ready to drop the name Jubilee Alliance, saying they started using it before UDF came on board, as early as during their first joint rally at the Afra Stadium in Nakuru on 2nd December, and as such, UDF, which only became party to the coalition on the 4th of December, could not lay claim to the name. Further, TNA and URP argue that the annexed agreement that roped in UDF into the already signed Jubilee coalition deal did not have the force of law, since it was not ratified by UDF's National Executive Council, while the other 2 parties had endorsed the deal. UDF had written a protest letter to the registrar of political parties asking her to intervene after TNA's Uhuru Kenyatta breached an agreement to have him step down in favor of Mudavadi as the coalition's flag bearer. Well, the standoff now continues into the new year, and the more it drags, the more it gets complicated for all concerned parties, as the deadline to hand in list of nominees for various seats draws even nearer. Something echoed by the political parties' disputes tribunal sworn into office today. The chair saying they will only take up the standoff in the Jubilee Alliance if the registrar of political parties fails to arbitrate.
If that process fails, then, or if they are unhappy with the decision of the registrar, then the law provides that they can then appeal that decision to the tribunal.
The tribunal will resolve disputes arising from political parties, including the anticipated fallout during and immediately after party primaries. Hussein Mohamed, Citizen Live at 9.